The moment he cut out his eye ruined the Terminator for me. Not the idea, it was gnarly and in line with the tone, but the execution. It cuts between a janky animatronic dummy and then bam, Arnold. The problem is it completely ruined the immersion for me because it's clear when the robot is a robot, and it's also clear when Arnold is playing Arnold, who's supposed to be playing a robot. It's such a stark contrast that it completely ruined the immersion for me. Fuck, this is messing up my eyeballs. I'm gonna change up. I don't mind the light blue. Either Arnold should have been moving like an animatronic machine the whole time, or we just don't use that animatronic dummy. Surely he could have been doing those robot twitches like those weird AI dummies do. I don't know. It's just a thing. I don't think it's that difficult to act like a robot. Then you get to the end where all of the Terminator's flesh is burned off and we get the full body view of the Terminator skeleton. And to show it walking around, they went with stop motion, Wallace and Gromit style. No. Don't do that. It cuts between a very scary, metallic-looking robot to then becoming part of the soap opera. I don't know if that gets lost in translation, but the soap opera was a show that aired for kids in Australia where vegetables would turn themselves into animals. Is that too niche? I don't know. And the thing is, the film did not need those full-body stop-motion shots. Not at all. The Terminator is most intimidating when we only see parts of it. Like when we see the arm smashing through the door, or we see the head of the Terminator through the smoke and flames, or even the small foot. I think that's way scarier. It's the same lesson that we learn in Jaws, that less is more. And showing less of the shark, our brain fills in the blanks, which makes it all of the more scarier. Also, a quick shout out to Dangerous Reef, which is part of the filming of Jaws. We're the pride of South Australia. The thing is, the Terminator movie did not need those full body shots. If you don't have the technology at the time to make a robot look real, then don't show it. Simple as that. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the Terminator films. I think the first Terminator was great as a horror/thriller. I think Terminator 2 is one of the best sequels ever made. Terminator 3 is a film. Terminator 4 made me fall asleep in the cinemas, and I can't tell the difference between Terminators 5 or 6, other than the fact that they cast John Connor as the most accountant-looking ass villain in the history of accountant-looking ass villains. I mean, just how, like, who made this decision?
Is it worth paying an accountant to do your tax return?
Actually, to be fair, it's 2025, and pretty much people that control finances and money are the most intimidating villains. So maybe they're onto something, who knows? But back onto the original Terminator. The sound sting when Terminator's on screen though, chef's kiss, incredible. And on the whole, the score for the film is one of the best of all time. It just sounds like doom and gloom / futuristic, and I think they really captivated the post-apocalyptic horror that the future possesses so well in the score. But then we've got the love story between Kyle Reese and Sarah Connor, and it's just weird, dude. It's strange. It's very strange. The premise of it goes, Kyle Reese saw a photo of Sarah Connor once and was like, yep, that's the love of my life. Which I guess is kind of how modern dating works nowadays. I mean, you've got Tinder, Hinge, Bumble, Grindr, Swipe Right, Time Travel, Fall in Love. It's on brand, I guess.
He forgot to add pretty much the entire movie up until they have sex. Kyle Reese has been an asshole to Sarah Connor this whole time. What the fuck, bro?
Plus, the logic of time travel in this film is better if you don't think too hard about this. I mean, John Connor sends back Kyle Reese in the film, knowing full well that Kyle Reese is John Connor's dad. Also, it's a crazy coincidence for the fact that either they had to do research to figure out Sarah Connor's cycle, or they sent her back in time right as she was ovulating. I mean, just imagine that pep talk. All right, Kyle, now the entire human race is depending on you to save my mum so that I was born. Also, if you could raw dog my mum, I would really appreciate that.
Come if you want to live.
The evil AI Skynet designed the Terminator to blend in with humans in Los Angeles. And they went with a man with a horrendously thick Austrian accent. They could have picked any voice. The Terminators can imitate any voices they want to.
I love you too, sweetheart.
But they went with the standard, thick, Central European accent. I mean, it is iconic, but still, the logic of it, wild. Also, did they give the Terminator a dick? And if they did, why? Terminators don't need to urinate or procreate. So what is its function? Maybe it's I figured it out. It's a charging port. Yep, that's full canon. We're going with that. That now tracks in the Terminator universe. Arnold's dong is a USB-C
I
cable.
don't know how to put this, but Arnold apparently keeps saying that O.J. Simpson was originally supposed to be the Terminator, and Arnold himself was supposed to be cast as Kyle Reese. But O.J. Simpson was never considered for the role, as James Cameron thought that he wasn't a convincing enough killing machine. Fuck, that didn't age well, did it?
Anyway, love the Terminator, but those two moments, the eye cut scene and the stop-go skeleton, completely ruins the immersion. Still iconic though. I like this slide.
I'll be